Okay, I'm going to demonstrate now that you can also clone in these systems. So what I did was I took a cutting from the bottom of this basil plant and I moved it up here to another system, identical system, and all you have to do is take your cutting, place it into the net cup with the stem resting on the bottom, and fill it with Hydroton, and then raise your water level a little bit to where it's not resting at the bottom of the cup, but it comes up about a half an inch, just so about a 1/4 inch to a half an inch of the stem is in the water. And then all you have to do after that is put it in the system and wait till you got roots. Alright, now this is just to check back in on the cloning here. I don't know if you can see in there. I don't know if I can get a good enough picture, but it's day 4, and there is already quite a bit of roots going on in here. If you can see, not too well. I wouldn't say enough to transplant yet, but for 4 days there's a substantial amount of roots in here, and you know, all that I use is plain pH'd water. There's no nutrients or nothing in it. You know, when you're growing, you use a nutrient solution, but to clone with in these systems, all it is just plain pH'd water. You know, pH to whatever plant you might be cloning or, you know, growing if you're using a nutrient solution. But yeah, it's day 4 and we've already got a good amount of roots, and I'll check back in maybe a day or two, and I'll pull this thing out and I'll show you how many roots we got, and then, you know, from there you can transplant or whatever you want to do. You can leave it in the system if you want. So yeah, to be continued. Alright, now checking back in our little basil clone here. It is day 7 in the cloning process, and we have quite a bit of roots. The last time I checked in was day 4 and we had roots then, but there are enough roots now to transplant if you want. So that was just to show that you can clone as well as grow in these systems. And now if I pull it out, if I can here, maybe if we dump the Hydroton out, just kind of dump it right out in here, and if you look there is your rooted cutting. Pretty awesome. That is a thick, robust root growth. And you know, you can either leave it in the system like I'd said before, or you can remove it as I've done and transplant it into whatever you want. So yeah, and that's all there is to it. Day 7, and this is the roots. Plain pH'd water. And that's all there is to it.